For anyone who isn't familiar with the concept, a recursive translation is when something is taken from one language, translated to at least one more, and then converted back to the source language. The results can be quite interesting. Anyway, let's go.
I was surprised he died. Yusuke Ornashi had a normal day. He skips class, fights with his teacher, and fights with his rival Kobabra. However, Yusuke does something that betrays his reputation as a delinquent. He jumped in front of the speeding car, trying to get the little boy out of his way. Yusuke sacrificed his life for someone. But will this really be the end for this hot-blooded young man? Kuanma appears. Seduced by a peanut who wears a vibrant pink robe, Yusuke enters an unusual realm, the spirit world. There, Yusuke meets Kuanma, a 700-year-old ruler who has the body of a young sucking. However, Konama's challenge to restore Yusuke's life is no laughing matter. Let's hatch the spirit beast. Kuwabara, a promise between men. Kuwabara suffered the death of his rival. With 156 losses against Yusuke, there is no chance of equality. But now that Yusuke is gone, Kuwabara becomes the new man to defeat, which means he has many enemies. Yusuke doesn't like his classmate, but if he wants his life back, he needs a ghost hand for help. Conditions to look for in a lover. The spiritual world forgets important questions. Anyone want Yusuke back? Kuanma sends an investigator, and when Yusuke's body on the ground is in danger of being charred by the fire, his friends react immediately. However, will Yusuke give up his only chance to be reborn, the spirit beast, to save his friends? Yusuke's return. Yusuke has regained his life, but he only has one day left to be revived by someone's kiss. Kawabara is the only one. When Yusuke comes back to life, he realizes that he can see supernatural beings lurking in this world, and quickly finds the Demon Slayer. With this gesture, he knows his adventure is just beginning. Yusuke is a psychic detective. 3 monsters. Yusuke takes on his first real case as a psychic detective. 3 demonic thieves broke into King Yama's sacred box and stole 3 dark objects. Yusuke must retrieve the artifact and bring the thieves to justice before they unleash the terrifying power of darkness upon the people of Earth. Goku and Kurama. Goku, a clumsy demon, uses a bullet stolen by Burst to capture the souls of children. If Yusuke doesn't quickly resolve and defeat this monster, her soul will turn into the next monster's mass. However, with the sudden appearance of a second thief, Goku isn't the only one Yosuke has to worry about. His name is Kurama, and he's asking Yusuke for a favor. Hai's third eye. Armed with 2 objects, Yusuke faces his most dangerous challenge yet, the cruel demon Hai. However, unbeknownst to Yusuke, Hai follows him and kidnaps his girlfriend, Yoshiko. If Yusuke can't retrieve the medicine from Hei's Shadow Sword, Keiko will become a monstrous and mindless slave. Will Yusuke be able to solve the case? The search begins. Yusuke's 3-day weekend is cut short when Butan hands him the next big case. Gankai, a longtime spiritual medium, is holding a competition to find a student suitable for her powerful wind wave technique. However, the evil demon Landor steals this technology and plans to use it for mass destruction. Yusuke will break into the Gankai compound. Kuwabara's Wind Sword. The candidates to be Gankai students were narrowed down to 8. Among them were Yusuke, Kuwabara, and Rando, who is disguised as a devil. Gankai announces that the final event will be a tournament held in complete darkness, and Kawabara's first opponent wields a mysterious sword. A tough fight for Yusaka. In the first match of the tournament, Yusuke faces an impossible disadvantage. Although nothing can be seen in the Black Arena, Kibano is able to track Yusuke's every move thanks to his high-tech helmet. Even if the battle-weary detective manages to survive Kibano, he will soon have to fight a second match, the fearsome ninja. Rando gets up, Kobabra falls down. The only fighters left in the Genkai tournament are Yusuke, Kuwabara, and young Shaolin. But Londo was not found. Does this mean Shaolin's true identity is Rando, or is the devil hiding in the shadows? The truth is soon revealed when Kuwabara confronts Shaolin on a haunted battlefield. Yusuke versus Rando, 99 attacks. Kuwabara's body was broken. Shuren is nowhere to be found, and as Yusuke's energy drops by the minute, the evil Rando reveals his true monster form. Now, will Yusuke, covered in wounds all over his body, be able to fight the hunting demon and solve the case? How can he do that when Landor has 99 special moves? Labyrinth Beast Castle. Yusuke returns early from his training under the Great Medium Genkai. Terrible demonic insects have invaded their city and are part of an evil plan to flood the earth with demons. Yusuke jumps into the Forbidden City of Demons with Kawabara. His targets are 4 terrifying creatures known as the Sacred Beast. The Stone Beast Genbu. The 2 demons that Yusuke defeated in the first incident, Kurama and Hei, join Yusuke and Kuwabara to fight the Sacred Beast. This uneasy alliance must quickly learn to trust each other while struggling to break through the gates of betrayal. And just beyond this trap is the first beast, a giant made of solid stone. White Tiger, White Tiger. One of Yusuke's teammates is seriously injured, and Kawabara insists on fighting the next enemy alone, showing off his incredibly enhanced spirit sword. Before the bickering group can come to an agreement, a violent roar echoes throughout the castle. The second sacred beast, the White Tiger, awaits. White Tiger Hideout. After a gruesome battle on a collapsing bridge, Byaku looks defeated. However, as soon as the team of psychic detectives entered the next wing of the castle, a terrifying tiger roar commands Kawabara to go round 2, to Byaku's secret hideout. Will we be able to defeat this beast once and for all in a chamber of molten lava? Seiryu! 2 of the 4 sacred beasts are dead. Yusuke and his friends think. However, an unexpected guest arrives in Seiryu's room, a beast that can trap enemies in ice. How can I stop 2 animals in the same room? And why is Hei, a merciless thief, suddenly becoming emotional? Suzaku, the leader of the animals. Yusuke, Kawabara, Kurama, and Hai rush to the next part of the castle when they reach the last room where Suzaku is waiting. Unbeknownst to him, Suzaku went ahead with a master plan to capture Keiko. Meanwhile, in the human world, Keiko is running for her life, chased by humans possessing mind-controlling insects. As she turns the corner, someone pulls him under. It's Peanut calling Yusuke and explaining the situation and Suzaku's plan to capture Keiko, but their conversation, suddenly interrupted by the possessed humans. The 2 run! Go out together. Meanwhile, Yusuke and his friends are stopped by hundreds of zombies, but Hiei comes up with a plan, and Kuwabara, Kurama, and Hiei work together to build a bridge, and Yusuke approaches the entrance near the last bedroom to be able to jump in. They finish the job successfully, and Yusuke escapes to confront Suzaku one-on-one, and all 3 take down the zombie. Yusuke confronts Suzaku, the leader of the Holy Demons. 7 ways to die. Suzaku is attacked by Yusuke but is not hurt. Yusuke charges hard again, but Suzaku still blocks all of his attacks. But Yusuke manages to sneak up and attack, causing Suzaku to lose possession of the flute. Yusuke runs towards the flute, but Suzaku teleports to retrieve it. He is definitely angry now. Peanut and Keiko continue to run away from the possessed creatures chasing them, until they are cornered and forced into battle. Meanwhile, Kuwabara, Kurama, and Hei continue their fight against the zombies, but the number of zombies continues to increase and they seem to be outnumbered. Yusuke is sacrificed. Suzuko launches another lightning fist attack, but Yusuke is up to the task as he unleashes his full power and blasts Suzuko with his devastating wind rifle. Suzaku collapses and Yusuke finally defeats him. However, he also uses his powers and falls. Keiko and Peanut continue to run away from the possessed creature that is chasing them, but suddenly Peanut is attacked and loses consciousness. Keiko goes to help him, but they are trapped and have nowhere to go. Yusuke sees this on Suzuko's big screen and decides to grab the flute and destroy it. He doesn't have much strength, so he crawls towards the flute, and suddenly Suzaku's bird, the bird that always flies with Suzuko and teases Yusuke, drops the flute far away. Yusuke threatens and scares the bird with his torn gun stance and starts playing the flute again, but suddenly Suzuku stops him. He's still alive! Sad beauty. Yukina is a beautiful ice ghost whose tears turn into precious jewels. Now, a filthy human crime lord named Tarkon has kidnapped Yukina and plans to make a lot of money by torturing and extracting her tears. Yusuke, Kawabara, and Butan quickly began a rescue operation, but why doesn't the island have the right to know? Toguro Brothers. Yusuke's team of spiritual detectives travels to Tarkon's mountain castle and confront a small army of grotesque demon guardians. Human criminals and demonic mercenaries seem to have formed an alliance for money. However, Kawabara boldly confesses his love for Yukina. A deadly trio on their way to the main gate of Tarkon Fortress. Yusuke, Kawabara, and Botan have to face an even bigger challenge. They are a trio of infamous demonic warriors known in the spirit world as the Triad. Can the psychic detectives fight 3 insane enemies one after the other and save the suffering Yukina? Kawabara's Battle of Love. A huge battle is on the way to save Yukina. Yusuke and Kawabara face off against the Toguro brothers, the leader of a powerful and strange monstrous mercenary group. What will it take to defeat this odd duo in a battle where anything can happen? Meanwhile, Kurama works hard to prevent Hai from entering Taro Kinjo with his violent intentions.
It's all the same thing. Thank you for the registration question?